Star Wars The Force Awakens is in the books, becoming one of the most successful films of all time. Though Disney decided to embark on a relatively new adventure, there are still tons of different references and nods to previous Star Wars properties beyond the older films. These include video games like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. For those who haven't seen the film yet, beware, spoilers are inbound. Kylo Ren, the antagonist of The Force Awakens, uses a cross-shaped lightsaber. Despite its odd look, this is actually based off an ancient design which was around thousands of years ago during the Scourge of Malachor. In Knights of the Old Republic, Malachor V just happened to be the site of the last battle in the Mandalorian Wars, where Revan managed to defeat the Mandalorians with the help of General Mitra Surik using the mass shadow generator. It's also no coincidence that at least one combatant during that battle was reported to have been using a cross-shaped lightsaber. Of course, it didn't just start with Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Any fan of Knights of the Old Republic could look at Ren's mask and immediately draw comparisons to Revan, the protagonist of the first game. It paints a rather interesting portrait of Kylo Ren, who is drawn to the dark side of the Force, but still feels the light side pulling him back. After all, Revan, despite creating the Sith, ultimately followed the light side, though players could obviously choose to make him evil if they so desired. Another key connection to Knights of the Old Republic is with Rey, one of the protagonists and the so-called Awakened Jedi in the new film. Rey bears many similarities to Bastila Shan, Revan's love interest, in terms of clothing style, facial structure, and even in their choice of weapons. Shan was known for wielding a double-bladed lightsaber staff, while Rey uses a staff throughout most of The Force Awakens as a weapon. However, the biggest hint to some form of connection is battle meditation. Remember when Rey was locked in battle with Kylo Ren, closed her eyes, and seemingly sensed the light side of the Force leading to her victory? This actually resembles battle meditation, a skill used by Bastila Shan to rally her forces and improve their battle prowess. While the actual meditation part makes Rey stronger, it's still interesting to see all of these little nods to Bastila Shan in Rey's appearance. Even those who haven't played Knights of the Old Republic will have no doubt seen the reference to The Force Unleashed, the third-person action title from LucasArts with Starkiller as the protagonist. In The Force Awakens, the new weapon is essentially called Starkiller Base, but its actual mechanics, drawing energy from a nearby star for attacking, actually resemble the Starforge in KOTOR. The Starforge also gathered the energy and matter from nearby stars, but this was used to produce massive ships and weapons besides being a prime source of dark side energy. It's still early to really look into all the connections between The Force Awakens and Knights of the Old Republic and whether they're just coincidences. What are your thoughts on the various references and similarities? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
They're real.
The Force. It's calling to you.